Hello everyone, welcome back to the next episode of Average Joe, a racing driver here on Dreamscape Automotive. So these episodes have ended up being a bit spaced out because, well, we've been driving the car loads and also trying to arrange parts, sponsorships, parts getting delivered, parts getting fitted between track days and everything is quite chaotic, especially when we've got so much going on. So as you can see, the Mini is on the ramp behind us. Today we've got a very special announcement, a new sponsorship. I'm going to go and grab the parts in a minute and bring them in front of the camera so you can see exactly who is sponsoring us and what it is that's getting fitted on the car. But ultimately this is going to be more suspension, handling, modifications to make the car that wee bit better again on the track. So this is the next episode at Average Joe Racing Driver in collaboration with Bad Boy Tuning, Mac Motorsport, Dapper Automotive, all of our sponsors, and the next one that I'm just about to announce. So stick with us, hit like, hit subscribe, and our day spent on the Mini. Right, this is quite awkward and heavy, but you can see if you look closely, our new sponsorship that we've managed to get. Massive thanks to Marcin at Mac Motorsport for making this happen, and massive thanks to Graham from Whiteline. They've sponsored us for some parts and they're sponsoring this video, and of course their logos and liveries are going to be going on the car as well. So I'm excited to announce that we've got front and rear anti-roll bars and adjustable drop links all round going on the car today. So that is going to make for some major handling mods. So Piotr from Mac Motorsport in the background there, our usual Saturday mechanic, stripping the car apart just now, and I'm going to get in on the action. So massive thanks to everybody so far, massive thanks to Whiteline, massive thanks to Mac Motorsport. New sponsorship deals getting announced is always a good day. Let's get stuck in, and I'm putting this down before I drop it. Right, so we're underneath the car, right? So there's quite a bit of work needs to get into this. I'm not going to pretend that I know exactly what needs to get into it, but what I do know is we need to drop the subframe, and this car is 2011 plate, so the subframe's a riot, right? And any other job that we've done, if you go back in the channel, any other job that we've done, we've touched a bolt, had to cut bolts off and all that, so I'm no surprised if that happens again today. Luckily, we're not taking the car home today because it's up here right now getting the fuel system overhauled. So we can't even turn the car on at the moment because the high pressure fuel pump is down south getting refurbished. That'll be back here on Monday the 6th, 7th, Monday the 7th, that'll be back here to get fitted back onto the car. The fuel filter's getting changed, the injectors are getting checked, and then it's going back in the dyno because that misfire that we were experiencing above 6,000 RPM just keeps persisting. So there's a fuel delivery issue somewhere in the car. So that's getting sorted now. So the car's going to stay at Mac Motorsport for another kind of 7 to 10 days. Then I'm taking it home, and then it's time to prepare it to go to the Nordschleife. So yeah, a lot going on, but today the focus is the Whiteline parts. I can see him, he's not happy already. I'm going to need to go and see what's going on. Right, so you'll see the bolts under here. I'm using the torch so you can see, right, but look how rotten those bolts are. That one's lovely, looks really good. That one's in good condition.
We're not even touching them.
We're not touching them? No. What ones are we doing?
I mean, these out, this one out, and the ones in the back.
Right, okay, okay.
Try sway it up.
So we're going to...
Try sway it down and hopefully everything comes out.
So we're going to... Look, the newest part is those track rod ends. Because we changed them. Right, so those have got to come out, those have got to come out, and those front ones have got to come out. So, obviously not what you really want to be doing because everything with older cars is a nightmare. However, we'll get a bash. Oh look, I forgot we had these. The old K-Sports, look. Really? Yeah, man. The best upgrade we've ever done. Right, I'm just going to roll the camera here and we'll get stuck in and see how we get on. But as it stands, we don't know if this is going to go well or bad. We never do. We just kind of see what's happening. Come on. Yes! Come on. Power tools are the way forward, aren't they? To be fair, they came out alright. Like, that was way better than what I thought it was going to be. See, the buzz gun makes a big difference. There we go again. Oh yeah. We're flying, by the way. Don't say that. You know, that wee bit of fucking lube on it. Oh, fucking hell, man. Camera equipment.
Hey, be fucking careful with where he puts that. Every single thing that guy comes in, he puts the camera right up my fucking face.
Right up my arse.
I was trying to do the camera right on my fucking
Digga digga. Right, so, oh shit, what's your head, he said? You're on. Right, so rear subframe coming down. So both front and rear subframes need to come down for these anti-roll bars, which is a nightmare because we need to do a realignment of the car, but we'll get to that later. So yeah, that's what's happening now. So exhaust down, front and rear anti-roll bars down, front and rear subframes down, sorry, and then we can get in about it. So that's what's happening right now. Oh! Righty-ho. Right, we update then. So front and rear subframes and exhaust, as I said. So right now, trying to get into where the OEM sway bar is, which is kind of tucked up in here, there. And obviously the Whiteline one's going in. So the Whiteline one, I don't know, is just better, right? So obviously trying to get all these rusted bolts out is not easy. 2 subframe bolts been snapped already, which was always going to happen because they're just absolutely horrible, so they need replaced. You're always replacing bolts when you're doing this stuff anyway. He says it's a piece of shit. That's my pride and joy. Adjustable drop links as well, so whilst it's all down, that'll all be happening at the same time. So yeah, I'm just going to keep the camera rolling, let him get on with it, because I don't want to get in the way because his power tools and everything. He's got a hammer out now. Cracking on. Right, so to try and get, so because for anybody that knows where the OEM sway bar is, it's like right up inside there. So to get enough space to lift it out, we're going to have to drop coilovers. So we're going to have to undo that big one and those 3 up the top, at the top mount, and basically let the coilover drop so the subframe will come down further, because right now it's just hanging on the coilovers. So we just need a little bit more space. He's currently trying to find the biggest booga gun you can find, so hopefully get this out here. because everything's rusty, standard, innit? Yes, there we go. Just like that. That is exactly what you need, innit? Quality. There we go. Right, that's the rear, the sway bar done. We don't need that anymore. Bye. Right, let's get a closer look. So, what I was saying, we'll drop the coil over there. Everything's off. So this rear sway bar's out now. So the new one will be going in there. There's the big man. That's the boss arrived to tell us what to do. I'll go in closer in a momento, but that's the new Whiteline rear anti-roll bar in. So let's get a look. There we go, so nice and fresh, as you can see, a lot thicker and better than the stock one. So that's going to give us a good bit of stiffness in the back end of the car. Adjustable drop links obviously go in around this area here, so we'll get to them in a minute, but that is looking good already. Coilover's going back up into position. Anti-roll bar in here. So we're getting there. Making good progress. It's 1:20. Yeah, doing all right. Bit of a job this, by the way. I didn't realise how much of the car needs to come down. This is why these kind of jobs you want to do on a ramp. Right, so you're standing with me under a rear end that is back together. So this is all back up. The sway bar or anti-roll bar is just sitting here now because we need to attach it to the bottom of the rear hub with the adjustable drop links, but it's lunchtime, so we'll be back after. Good progress this far. This bit here? Yeah. Right, so front subframe's going to have to come down now, that's what we're going to do now. I mean, is it maybe not loading because of this?
No, because this is a bit of sport.
It's attached?
Should be loose. I wonder.
I don't want to be under here when it falls. Right, to be honest, we're kind of, this is down here, you can see that there. Is that doing all right? I'm just getting in the way, as normal. Copyright music, so I need to keep talking. Express delivery! Right, that's the front anti-roll bar off, the stock one. That was a bit of a hustle. I didn't film too much of that because he was fucking flailing around like an octopus, man. Well, getting there now. Very new and sexy. Yeah. So that is going in there. There we go. Big man concentration face. Come on. Yes. Nice and shiny. There we go. So obviously this will attach in properly. Adjustable drop links will be going on shortly. So one of his favourite things is when I stand too close to him, right? He loves it when I follow him around under the car.
It's just because he stands right over us. I hate when somebody stands right behind us, my back.
Stand right in front of the spanner like this.
My hand's fucking snapping.
The thing that I like about the microphone on my chest the most is I can stand over here out of the way, right? So this is probably one of the best days that we've had so far, by the way, because quite a lot of the time you're cutting things with grinders and you're doing all that stuff, but we've actually smashed it today so far. So it's going back together now, adjustable drop links, and then when Marston's finished what he's doing outside, I think he's going to put it on the alignment rack. However, as I said at the start of the video, we actually can't start this car right now. The fuel pump's not here, it's not on the car, so we're going to have to push it. So that'll be a bit of an effort. But yeah, doing well. Right, well, we were messing about outside with that Leon. I'll maybe insert a wee clip right now. In fact, I will wait till you see this. Piotr's been hard at work. Looks like he's got somewhere to be tonight or something quite urgent. It's a wee bit urgency about him today, look. Flying. Yes, right, so he wants to get away. There's a music festival on just there, I think he might be going to that. But yeah, that's under chase and everything going back on.
That's a really good job.
Mate,
Nice, very nice.
fucking aerodynamics, my boy.
Hands mounted. Fucking drop like lines left and with fucking up.
Neighbours. Right, that's the whole back end of the car together. Good stuff. So moving on to the last thing, which is the front. Whoa, front adjustable drop links. I nearly get wiped out with the Sharpie carbon fibre there, man. Right, so not much longer to go. Everywhere I turn in here, the lighting is brutal. So, not much longer to go then. Front drop links. The car will be getting its alignment next week. Before next Friday when I'll be picking this up. So when you see this video, I'll probably have already picked the car up and it'll be on its way back home for Nürburgring prep. And I'm dropping hints about the Nürburgring because it is a place that we are going and yous are going to be coming with us. There we go, looking fresh. I know we're not really going to see them very often because they'll be under the car, but I think the kind of anodised gold look, pretty sick to be honest. So just going to pause in the middle of the video, or nearly the end of the video here, just to say another thanks to Whiteline for sponsoring this video. If you want any suspension parts for pretty much any car, and you want to unlock more grip, as they say, as their slogan, then contact Whiteline. I'll drop the link to their website in the video description, and you'll have seen the logos flying around on this video. The livery of their company, Whiteline, will be going on the side skirt, along the side skirt of the Mini soon, and that will be our official sponsorship started. So yeah, just pausing to say thanks. And if you're enjoying this so far, hit like and subscribe. And if you're enjoying watching the big man, then that's another reason to like and subscribe, isn't it? Right, he's just going to do the other side now, so you've already seen one side, fairly simple. Everything's just loosely bolted at the minute because during the week it'll be going on the alignment ramp after the fuel pump's back, because the fuel pump will go on, we'll be able to start the car, we'll be able to drive the car, we'll be able to move it, and it'll be going on the alignment ramp. So we are nearly finished for today. Another epic day for the Mini, just doing car things, that's what it's all about, isn't it? Yes. Right, troops, the end of another day is here, so that was a big hustle today. Massive thank you to Mac Motorsport, Marcin, specifically you, mate, for helping us out all the time. And Piotr put in a shift today. Well done, son. So that's it. Front and rear adjustable drop links and front and rear anti-roll bars installed from the famous Whiteline. So massive, massive thanks to Whiteline for sponsoring this video and sponsoring us these parts. This is going to make a massive difference in the handling of this car. So every single part that we throw at this car, we're doing it with a reason in mind. Like, it's all to improve performance, obviously, around specific tracks. The car's now going to get an alignment during the week. The fuel pump's going to go back on it, the injectors are going to get sorted, and the fuel filter's going to be changed. It'll probably go back in the dyno for a final check, and then we'll get it home. So when it starts to head back towards Glasgow, there'll be another video coming. But yeah, if you enjoyed today's video and you're enjoying Average Joe to Racing Driver, then hit like and hit subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Peace out.